Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Wednesday, November 13th, 2024. A little bit of a crazy day today. So the bulls tried to take the CPI numbers that pretty much came in online and started the day higher here in the first 15 minutes. Now, when we opened, it was the signal weight was 105, our cycle momentum was 129. So what that was suggesting was this dip is going to get bid back up. So I ended up, I sold the 59.60, 59.60 and the 59.50. And then when we came down even more, I sold the 50 and the 40. So basically my entries, what I needed for this to go. So this is the 60 right here. Right there, and then I bought the 50s. So this was my area that was there. So then when we came down and came close to it, I simply just did it. I sold these. I think I went with the 55s and sold the 45. Sold the 55 and bought the 45. So that gave us just a little bit of a cushion here. And as expected, we saw the S&P scream higher after that. And when we got up here, this was where, I said, take these puts off the table. We bought them for, I think it was $1.90 and then $1. I think it was like $1.70, whatever it was on it. But in any case, we were able to close them up here for a nickel. So it didn't really matter what we were doing at the end of the day. And basically, we did really, really well today. So for the fund, we did 6,600. We're up 54,105 year to date. So that was since August. And we have 147,113 in the account. So that's actually doing pretty well. And, I'm happy that with this software is really working for us on these. But the crazy part about this was towards the close, the signal weight went from plus 105 to negative 400, and we had the cycle momentum go from 129 to minus 12, and that's really what caused this selling here. That was all taking place right here as everything was dropping. So again, that's one of the reasons why when we're up there and I can get out of these trades for a dime or a nickel, I just get out of them. It's I'm leaving a couple $100 on the table, but it's they're good trades and you don't have to worry about anything. So right now, if the bulls, they need to get it above this high right here, 6,000. If they do, there's you have this resistance right around that 6,010, and then we're back up to these to the 6,016. Now, the bears need to get it through the lows here to 59.80. And if they do, we're probably going to see a quick trip down to the 59.65 and possibly test the 59.60. And again, just looking at where some targets are, if we just go, this is the 23% retracement right there. So this would make sense because it's also lining up with the 200-day moving average. So if we get the dip down here, because right now this looks like it's maybe an ABC, then an ABCB, and now we're making the wave C down. That would make the most sense on it. And really the main reasons are the massive sell signals that we have on the 60-minute chart, as well as leading up to here, and we don't really have any buy signals in place. So coming down and doing some more backing and filling would make sense. And again, I'd be looking right around that 59.42. I think it's going to give a great buying opportunity. And if that doesn't hold, then we just wait for the gap down at the 59.34. And again, you just build positions. This gap here was, this will probably get filled, I would say sometime probably in 2025. I don't think it's going to happen before, just because you have the end of year rally, that typically the Santa rally, that takes place, and I just think it's going to be hard to bring the markets down during this time. I could be dead wrong. We'll see. I mean, it's an enormous run that we've made. So, if we saw some backing and filling down to here, I think it would be a great buying opportunity because it would put some panic into this market. So, again, those are the numbers on the downside, and on the upside, basically you have the 6,009 and the 6,018 as your upside resistance. 60-minute chart, you can see we got into a little bit of the overbought levels here. This was more coming when we were making this top here. So we made a low yesterday, and you can see we bounced up, but we only ended up a dollar, say 139, 1.39. And for that, for getting that kind of bounce, it's telling us that the bulls are a little tired right now, because typically when we get into these very oversold levels here, and especially when we have that, the signal weight and the cycle momentum. I mean, I kind of thought we were going to be taking out these highs, but things changed pretty quick. And again, what it's really just telling us is that the bulls are, they need to stop at a gas station. They need to do some backing and filling and really digest this move. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.